નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Standard 8, Subject Science, Chapter 10, Reaching the Age of Adolescence. Dear students, in the last video we have discussed uh, Adam's apple, development of sex organs, and changes in the puberty. Today, we will discuss secondary sexual characters. So before studying the secondary sexual characters, we will see that what do you mean by primary sexual characters. You know that whenever baby will born, either male or female, by looking the organ, we are identifying when they are small. So that is a primary sexual character. Secondary sexual characters means what? You know that after the baby will grow day by day, the secondary sexual characters identify whether they are boys or whether they are male or a female. Okay, here what will happen? So you see, the secondary sexual characters, testes and ovaries are the reproductive organs. You know that these are the reproductive organs of male and female. They produce gametes. Okay, that is sperms in the male and ova in the girls. In girls, okay, now we are identifying the secondary sexual characters. In boys, what will happen? Boys, see, begin to grow facial hair. On the facial hair means on the faces, the hair starts to grow above the lips, and also develop hair on their chest, and hairs grow under the arms, in the region above the thigh, or the pubic region. So these are the secondary characters of boys. See, these are very important questions, dear students. What are the secondary sexual characters of boys? See this one, these are the main points. In the boys, the hair begins to grow, or you can say that begin to grow the facial hair. Facial means faces, on the faces, above the lips, like this, and beard, and also develop hair on the chest. Hairs grow underarms, and also in the regions of pubic region, means that is above the thigh. So this is about the secondary characters of boys. And what about the girls? So in the girls, what will happen? Breasts begin to develop. Chest, you know that breast means here chest begin to develop. Okay, and also the same way of develop hair on their, hairs grow under the arms, in the thigh region, above the or the pubic region. So this is the way, these are the secondary characters of girls. So as these features, the features which help to distinguish the male from the female are called as secondary sexual characters. So this is also a so important questions. So what do you mean by the secondary sexual characters? Means you have to say that the features, FEATURES, help us to distinguish the male from the female are called as secondary sexual characters. Okay. Now, the changes which occur in the adolescence are controlled by the hormones. See, what is hormones? Hormones are chemical substances. Okay. So what do you mean by hormones? Hormones are chemical substances that are secreted by the endocrine glands. So that we have studied in the previous videos. What do you mean by endocrine glands and exocrine glands? See, hormones are chemical substances that are secreted by the endocrine glands. These secondary sexual characters are controlled by the hormones. Okay. The male hormone is called as testosterone. See, TESTOSTERON. testosterone. This begins to be released by the testes. See, this hormone is released by the testes at the onset of puberty. Onset of puberty means at the starting of the puberty. Okay. This causes changes in the voice. See, due to the testosterone or due to the male hormone causes the changes in the voice about which you can identify he or he is a boy because we have learned the secondary sexual characters. These are all the what depends on the hormone. And now you see that the ovaries during the once puberty is reached in girls, ovaries begins to produce the female hormone. So that is called as estrogen. ESTROGEN. So due to these hormones that makes the breast develop and milk secreting glands, or you are saying that mammary glands. See, milk secreting glands are also called as mammary glands develop inside the breast. So these are all who will create. The creation is by the hormone. So what we are saying in the girls, estrogen. Okay, and these productions of the hormones is under the control of another hormone. See, the production of these hormones, testosterone and estrogens, are under the control of another hormone that is secreted by the endocrine gland. So that is called as pituitary gland. So which one? These hormones are controlled by the pituitary. Pituitary, pituitary gland. Okay, understood, students? Okay, now we will go for roles of hormones in initiating reproductive function. See, what about the roles of hormones? In endocrine glands, see, starting or beginning of the initiating means the beginning of the reproductive functions. Endocrine glands release hormones into the bloodstreams. See, dear students, try to understand, you know that glands are of two types, endocrine glands and exocrine glands. These endocrine glands are also called as duct-relaxed glands because they don't have any passage. Hormones directly flow into the bloodstream to reach the particular body part. That parts are calling targeted site. What is meaning? Targeted site or target, TARGET. The target site responds to the hormone. Okay, where that is producing and that will reach the particular place, that responds to the hormone. So there are many endocrine glands or ductless glands in the body. Know that there are many glands, thyroid gland, pituitary gland, okay, then adrenal gland. So like that there are various glands will be there. The testes and ovaries secrete sex hormones. Know that the testes and ovaries produces sex hormones. These hormones are responsible for the male and female secondary sexual characters. So due to the sex hormones, you can identify the male and female, or you can bifurcate the male and female. Further, the sex hormones are under the control of hormones from the pituitary gland. So we are saying that pituitary gland is called as master gland. And these sex hormones are under the control of whom? Pituitary gland. Okay. Of which the pituitary secretes many hormones. One of which makes ova maturing in the ovaries and sperms form in the testes. Okay. Ova in the ovaries and sperms in the testes. Okay, so see the role of these hormones. hormones from the pituitary. See, hormones from the pituitary stimulates. Stimulates means here induces, stimulates testes and ovaries. See, these hormones are stimulating the testes and ovaries to produce sperms and ova. To release the testosterone, so means to release the what we are saying testosterone and in the male and estrogen in the female. And next one, this is what, and again it is released in the bloodstream. See, these hormones are flow or go through the or released in the bloodstream and reach the part of the body, reach the particular part, or we are calling target site. We are saying here where will reach? This will reach to the where that is want to do the activities. So there it will reach. So that you are saying target site. You are saying. And when they will come to the target site, here it is stimulating or inducing or creating changes in the body. So there it starts its function. So this stimulating changes in the body. So this way the hormones are the main for what we are saying changes producing in the male and female. Okay, this puberty marks beginning in the reproductive period when one becomes capable of reproductions. Okay, but they want to know if the reproductive life once begun to continue and it ends to some time. If reproductive life once begun and continues and it ends for some time. Okay, so this is about today's secondary sexual characters. Okay, what are the idea, students? So learn the important definitions and here important characters of secondary sexual characters. Okay, so we'll meet in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you for joining us.